Welcome to Ace of Fire Tarot. I am Lady D, and I will be doing a reading on Divine Feminine today. So please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and share if you are feeling the vibe. Remember, the readings are for entertainment purposes, and messages can be from the past, present, or future. Everything will not resonate with everyone, so eat the meat and spit out the bones, or do with it what you may. I'm merely just a messenger, and I come in love and light. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully, all is well. Okay. So, yeah, this is a reading for the divine, feminine divine, our divine feminine. Draw a angel card for you guys today. Early the full moon, so I want to see what the energy is. Um, have been taking a break. Sometimes this energy is really, really heavy. So this is my first time experiencing actually having to what's the word am I looking for? A lot of energies that I'm not really used to. So it's different and it's heavy. So yeah, I have to pace myself with this. So yeah. Okay, that's the Supreme Most Source. What is the message for the Divine Feminine today? Card for the Divine Feminine. Oh, we have 1166. And it says, pray sincerely, change, harvest, wealth, beauty. Keep connecting your thoughts with the heavens and release any worries about the material level. The meaning of attention is to pray for assistance now to repair what displeases you or interferes with you in the material world. 1166. And this is for the Divine Collective. From here, let's see what's going on with Moonology. Yes, it is a full moon. Let's see. What does the universe have for us pertaining to the moon? Yeah, guys, pray sincerely. Don't let up on your prayers. And to me, that's just saying that that's the only way that we're going to be able to see change, achieve wealth. You know, I'll definitely pray. And I just saw a full moon when I cut the cards. I split the cards. And it was saying that your something like your gifts are within reach. So we're going to see. So what is the message for the Divine Feminine from the moon right now? And some guidance. Ancestors, spirit guides, the masters, the rishis, universe, nature, energies. Anything else for the divine collective from the universe right now? Um, so far we have you are good enough, and this is full moon in Virgo. We have communication is key, new moon in Gemini, and believe in the impossible. And this is the blue moon. So let's see. It says you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flashy, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon and Virgo cards need more truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Attune to the moon. Find balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your life, in your daily life. Additional meanings for this card. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. The teaching. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's the time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. Interesting. So that was the full moon in Virgo. Some of us need to do some cleansing. Some of us needs to get rid of what's not serving us. Some of us need to actually stop worrying about things. Some of us need to be less critical of others. We may need to apologize to some people. Um, Yeah, and some of us may need to stop underrating ourselves. The next one is New Moon in Gemini. Communication is key. New Moon in Gemini. A source, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the New Moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. And then it says, attune to the moon. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Additional meanings for this card is time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. someone is flirting with you, and to read more books. The teaching. Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing of ideas and travel, and the energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini's loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble cross wires in your brain. So, yeah, guys, once again, it's saying communication is key. You may need to talk to someone or journal. Maybe you need to text someone, email someone. Um, just communicate to resolve some issues, talk it out, get an understanding. You may need to get out and socialize. Some of you may need to get out and flirt, especially if you're a Gemini. So yeah, and this once again is the new moon in Gemini. The last one is believe in the impossible, blue moon. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance and that something one off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. So, attuned to the moon, I'm lucky. Additional meanings for this card: miss the chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you believe it, you can achieve it. This situation is unlikely to repeat. So, the teaching: there are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice, and vice versa. Sometimes, though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When that happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called a blue moon. At least, that was the original definition of a blue moon. These days, it's popular to use the blue moon for the second full moon in any calendar month that has 2 full moons. So yeah, guys, something once in a lifetime, only in a blue moon, may be happening for you right now. Just believe in the impossible, like it says, and you're probably going to get it. So this all praises to Supreme Most High, Infinite Creating Source in the universe. So yeah, got from the Moonology. So yeah, let's see what's going on with the Akashic records for the Divine Feminine. Really need some meditation music playing. Be really, really nice. What does the universe have for divine feminine through this through the Akashic records? Spirit guides, angels, sisters, sages, rishis, and sadhus, goddesses, the ancient ancestors. What message do you have for the divine feminine? Okay, so the first card is connect to intuition. It says repeating patterns are keeping you from making a new choice in this situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for insight, for new insight. That is connect to intuition. Next one is reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. This is like the second time, you know, the message has been to declutter, clean up, let go of what no longer serves you, life cleanup. So some of y'all really need to do some inventory on what's going on in your life and get rid of what's not serving you. The next one is stuck in fear. You're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, but what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. So this goes along with once in a blue moon. Like think about, what if it could happen? What if you can make it? What if you can do whatever it is that you want? Stop getting in your head, being afraid, which leads us to the next card, bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you feel so much lighter when you do. Once again, that goes with the stuck in fear, and also connecting to your intuition. Because if you're in your head and it's just giving you anxiety, just stick to your gut feeling, your gut instincts, and be brave and all of that. So the last one is choice, which is a part of all the rest of them. It's all a choice. So you're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that's right for you. The time is now. Yeah, all of these definitely go hand in hand. So, once again, connect to intuition, let go of things that are not serving you, people that are not making you happy. You know, get out of your head, stop being afraid, be brave, and make that choice to be brave and do what needs to be done. Thanks to the universe, the cosmos, Akasha. And this one popped out, victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. Victim mindset. Some of you guys may have this victim mindset. Like, really, we have to be responsible for healing ourselves. Everybody is a victim to something, but it's like sometimes you got to turn pain into passion instead of living in victimhood. And obviously, Spirit wanted us to know this. Speak your truth. You stay silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspective. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. So also, obviously, some of you have something to say and you have fear, you have anxiety, you're not following your intuition, you feel like you're not brave enough, you don't have courage. But it's telling you right here, you need to speak your truth and get out of the victim mindset so that abundance can flow to you. Because remember, our angel cord said, um, we're trying to cause a change, harvest, wealth, and beauty. So we can't get a harvest if we're afraid. We can't get wealthy if we're scared. So keep that in mind. And this is one past life oracle. Where we can find out a little bit more about our past lives and how it's affecting us now. So much love and respect to the universe, gods, goddesses, angels, ascended masters, sages, sitters, rishis, and sadhus. The gods, ancestors, universe, the planets, nature, for these messages. Let's find out a little bit more about our past life for the divine feminine. What's going on? What does the divine feminine need to know? What's the message for the divine feminine right now? What do they need to hear and know? The divine feminine, as goddesses, to ancestors, guides, angels. Can we get one more for the divine feminine, please? One more message for the divine feminine. And it gave us two. Ooh, wow. Cool. Interesting for the divine feminine. Let's get into it. The first one is the arts. So I'm feeling like this has something to do with music. Could be dance, could be like painting, poetry. Let's see. It says you have artistic and creative talents that desire expression. This card comes to you as a sign that you would do well in an occupation relating to the arts. It also indicates that you were involved in the arts in prior lifetimes, which can explain your natural talents in the present. As a prodigy, you have artistic skills that are innate and don't require training or the need to practice. These inherent abilities have been passed down from prior lives. It's important to explore and give yourself permission to unleash your artistic side. This could lead to a lucrative career or a fulfilling avocation or hobby. So take arts and crafts classes and follow your inner guidance about creativity. Yeah, some of you guys may be into the arts and you are definitely a prodigy. So you may want to delve a little bit deeper into that. It could be lucrative. It may be where your wealth is coming from. So let's see what it says about spouse. I think I remember that is saying a lot about who you with or who you're going to end up with is someone that you had a relationship with in past lives. So let's see. You drew this card because your question relates to a marriage relationship in this life or a previous one. Perhaps your current spouse is someone with whom you shared a romance or relationship before. If you're single at present, your future spouse is likely from your past lifetimes. In some cases, lovers reunite across centuries and share an undying bond of true love. This is what is usually referred to as a soulmate. So drawing this card can signify that the person you're inquiring about is, in fact, that individual. This the spouse card. So a lot of you may end up with a soulmate who's been with you for several lifetimes. You may already be with that soulmate. So yeah, that's interesting to know. The next one is finances. Let's see. Finances. Your relationship with money is being affected by your past life experiences. For instance, you may have had a lifetime of extreme poverty or even wealth. Many people struggle to save money because their other lifetimes involve communal wealth where the convent, tribe, or village provided for everyone's needs. In those lifetimes, there was no such thing as individual savings accounts or separate possessions. As a result, you may find that your finances are a perplexing and upsetting mystery. Your income may roller coaster up and down until you come to terms with the fact that you're currently incarnated in a Western capitalistic society that operates on individualism. To heal this situation, understand that money is merely energy and can be used for good purposes or negative ones. Know that money in and of itself is neutral. It is what you do with it that matters. Act with the intention to help the world through charity and generosity. That is a noble virtue. So yeah, guys, if you're having money issues or anything like that, just understand that this is because of your past life experiences, um, where tribes took care of one another. Nobody had individual anything. But now we live in this Western capitalistic society. So understand that money is energy. It can be used for good purposes or negative ones. So choose to use what you have for the greater good. So let's see what this galactic is saying. This may be your first time on this planet. Wow. If so, you probably feel alien, as if you don't belong. Earthly customs such as marriage and parenthood aren't natural for you, so you may not participate in them. You may also find most earthlings to be very physically, psychologically, and emotionally violent. Your high sensitive nature may be assaulted by such harsh energies. You just want to get along with everyone and be as kind as possible. Your compassion helps diffuse the world's tensions, making the entire universe a more peaceful place. You may find earthly relationships confusing and feel more at home with technology or energy healing. If you find other star people, you'll discover the kinship you're seeking. Since those from other planets tend to be shy and socially awkward, you may need to go where they gather, such as online message boards, computer courses, science fiction conventions, scuba diving trips, and Reiki classes. Oh, yeah, some of you guys may feel like you're an alien. Like they're saying, you may be part of the star people. So, yeah, you may need to seek out your tribe of people, which they are suggesting online, message board, computer courses, science fiction conventions, scuba diving trips, which I don't get that one, but Reiki classes. So, yeah, some of you, this is your first time here. I think they also call you guys star seeds. So I'm not for sure if I'm a star seed or not. I kind of feel like I'm an old soul, but that's neither here nor there. It is for the galactic ones. The next is spirituality and religion. Everyone's souls, everyone's soul enjoys varied experiences and opportunities. So it's very common for us to explore a number of different religions and spiritual paths as we travel through lifetimes. While spiritual growth and knowledge accumulate during all lifetimes, the specific spiritual or religious path differs in each one. Perhaps the religion you were raised with doesn't coincide with your true beliefs. This acknowledgement may trigger guilt, fear, or shame unless you're aware of the bigger picture. Your spiritual knowledge is housed within your soul, and you are an eternal being who is forever connected to divine infinite wisdom. This card asks you to explore alternative spiritual and religious paths. There you will find the inner peace and answers you seek. Yeah, some of you guys do need to explore other religions or spiritual paths. Um, because yeah, that is absolutely true. Sometimes the religion that we're raised on, it leaves us with a lot of questions, a lot of doubt, a lot of confusion. So yeah, and this is like the universe is telling you probably need to try a different route. And I know some of us have been taught to look down on other people's religious or spiritual walks. Sometimes that is the very thing that you need to actually open up your eyes and get the knowledge and wisdom that you seek. So that's exactly what I had to do because I was confused. I was confusion until I found out what I was looking for. It's like they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That's what happened with me. So yeah. The next one is high priest or priestess. We already know what it is, but yeah, let's see. Okay. Like we said, we already know what it is. So it's starting off. You already probably know that you were a high priest or high priestess during one or more prior lifetimes. Most people who have held these roles have a conscious sense of it. You've also retained your heightened spiritual knowledge, which this card is urging you to put into greater practice. It's time for you to reignite your spiritual power and use it in service of your divine mission of healing, teaching, and helping the world. This card urges you to release any insecurities that you may have about your spiritual abilities or any fears about others knowing your beliefs. So yeah, I think this specifically probably was for me because I've been, really going back and forth with it because I feel like in a sense, like, I don't know, I guess it's a little bit of doubt, but not wanting to lead someone wrong and having to deal with that karma, but I just need to have confidence that the universe, the gods and goddesses, the cosmos are all going to be guiding me. So, yeah, this is for us, you guys. We were high priests or priestesses in prior lifetimes. One second, guys. So, before we get into the minutia, I kind of want to pull from my mythical goddess for the ladies, for the femmes. So let's see what the goddesses have for us today. Guys. What is the message for the divine feminine from the goddesses, the universe, cosmos, you guys, angels? What is the message for divine feminine? What do they need to know at this time? What is the message for divine feminine? Oh, a lot, guys. Eesh. We use these. I just need a couple cards. And max 4 for the Divine Feminine. What is the message they need to know right now? What's the message for the Divine Feminine? Thank you. So we have once again fear, wind, and fear. Let's see what that is saying. So 5 of wind, fear, Venus in Aquarius. This woman embodies fear as it begins in the mind and is held in place by the mind. The mushroom clouds of her painful creation stalk her and torture her so that they may be faced, addressed, and released. This card poses important questions. What are your fears saying to you? Are they demanding your attention by day and haunting your dreams at night? Name your fears and meet them, lest you hide from them and they surface when least convenient. Your fears are your voice and need to be heard and honored. When you listen to them and act appropriately, only then can they finally be released. Wow. So, yeah, guys, that's that fear again showing up. And once again, the universe is telling you to use your voice, say what needs to be said, face your fears, honor your voice so that you can face it and release it. So once again, that's what it was saying in the Moonology, also the Akashic Records. So yeah, that's confirmation once again. The next one is Fire Chrome Transmutation. Okay, Crown of Fire Transmutation, Leo. The crown of fire is the phoenix rising from her own ashes. Reborn through the fire of transmutation, she is ascended form and new creation on earth. This goddess of transmutation brings her creative force to you to release the old form in yourself so that you may ascend fully into a new way of being. The Phoenix Crown embodies the transmutation that transforms every aspect of your former self into a new frequency and reality. Let her initiate you into this great life change by releasing your attachments to all that served you yesterday, that you may be purified, electrified, and transmuted now. This metamorphosis brings your enlightenment and is creation restored. So, once again, this is saying we need to let go of the old and transform into the new. I mean, it's just, once again, clarity on what we were told earlier. So, the next one is Earth and Cycles. So, two of Earth's cycles, Jupiter and Capricorn. The ancient Arubo's goddess Nehusta swallows her own tail, symbolizing renewal and regeneration through cyclical rebirth. The order of the cosmos is clear by the movement of stars and planets, reflected in the seasons of change and rebirth on planet Earth. This is the time of transition in your life. Be like Nahusta and let the current momentum transmute the old into the new. See what you are holding on to in yourself and release the brakes so that the changes that bring the new form to you can come swiftly and easily without resistance. Wow, confirmation once again. And it's like these are all of the elements, which is interesting. Wind, fire, earth, and water. Let's see what C's 10 purity is saying. So on this particular topic, divine feminine, the universe is making it clear. We need to transmute and transform and let go of what no longer serves us so that we can change, harvest, wealth, and be beautiful. It's loud and clear. So 10 of C's purity, Mars and Pisces. The sea goddess lives in the essence of purity. Her beauty reflects the radiance of her pure heart, embodying the divine principle that what is on the inside is on the outside and what is above is below. Through this principle, you are shown that the purity of your heart lights your path. All that is felt and experienced is the accurate mirror of what is honored in the heart. She reminds you to let your feelings and experience be of the highest quality of love, that your life may shine back to you the purity of who you are, and thereby know your own divinity. Wow, that was deep. So, yes, we need to be very, very pure at heart. So, once again, how are we going to get to this beauty within all of us? We have to be pure at heart so that if whatever inside is going to show up on the outside, or what is above will be below. So the cosmos are really telling us exactly what needs to be done. We can't be afraid. We need to transform and transmute. We need to use our voices. We need to use our powers and be in our highest possible frequency at all times. So, yes. Thank you to the universe, gods and goddesses for that. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like kind of overwhelmed, but it's a good feeling. All right, so now we're going to get into the Kipper, see if there are any other messages that we need to know right now. And also, guys, don't be afraid to let me know what you're feeling about all of the messages. If you have anything that you want to add, um, anyone that comes along on this particular recording will be able to see the messages, get a little bit more insight from you guys, whatever you're feeling, whatever your intuition is telling you. So don't be afraid to give some input. And all I need to get another incense. Excuse any background noise. Children and pets. I do apologize if y'all hear any background noise. I can tune it out, but I know that some people can't. So my apologies. And this is some myrrh that I'm using right now. Okay, get some cards for the divine feminine. Universe, cosmos, planets, nature, Disney Master, Sages, Citizens, and Kalus, Spirit Guides, Angels, the Ancestors. What do the divine films need to know right now? So it's looking like some of you may have went to the courthouse to get married. Some of you may have recently had to go to court. Um, Whatever you went to court about or had or maybe needing to go to court about, this will result in your favor. But it's looking like some of you have gotten married at a courthouse, like recently, or this is in the near future. This could indicate like maybe eloping. However, there is some concern about a child, or there could be some concerns about childhood trauma, childhood wounds, inner child wounds. But it's feeling like there may be some concerns about having a child. Maybe around fertility issues. However, there is going to be message, letter, phone call, email pertaining to a gift. So to me, it's looking like you may have these concerns about having a child, but I think or I feel like you're going to end up being able to conceive a child. I feel like that's what this message will be about, and that's what your gift will be. Let's get more clarity on this courthouse situation. We get a little bit more clarity on the courthouse. In a sense, this also is giving me that some of you may be going to court. Um, and this is related to a commitment concerning a child you may be trying to adopt. And it's going to end up favorable. You will end up with a child as well. So what is this a courthouse situation about? Can we get some clarity on that? The universe. Oh yes, it's saying family room, so I give it. This is surrounding family matters. So what is this marriage in regards to? Can we get more clarity on that from the universe, please? So it is giving community, which to me is also family. And then we have, yeah, a coffin. Like this situation will come to an end pretty soon. And like I said, the ending looks favorable for you, whoever this is pertaining to. And a message of concern. I feel like that's just reiterating the message that you're going to receive regarding this child. What else do we need to know about this situation regarding concern, child, message, and gift? Yeah, I think these concerns are just in your head. Anything else about this situation for the divine feminine? Anything else from Cosmos right now? Divine feminine needs to know in regards to this situation. There is an official person. So yeah, I think this is going to be coming from the message. Going to be coming from an official, like maybe a caseworker from a adoption agency. If that's pertaining to you and your situation about adopting, and this official person could also be for the ones who are concerned about conceiving. You're going to get this information, this favorable information from a doctor or specialist in the medical field. So is there anything else for the divine feminine about this situation, please? Nakasha. So someone around you may be a false person. I'm not sure if this mature man came out or not, but the false person may be a mature man, maybe a grandfather, a great uncle, some older man that's in your energy field. Could be a boss, could be someone you're in relationship to. However, for the divine feminine, you will be very fortunate. So like I said, it just feels like this will end up favorable for you for the ones who are trying to conceive, are concerned about conceiving, and the ones that are trying to adopt a child. This will be a favorable situation. You will have great fortune in this area. So, yeah, that's what I have for you guys on that. Let's get a little bit more clarity from the Kipperish deck to see what else the universe is trying to relay. Let's see what else does The cosmos want us to know. Gods and goddesses, the ancient ancestors, your God. What else do we need to know in regards to any and everything right now? What do we need to know right now? I'm feminine. All for my other readers out there. Now, one thing I do want to say is I don't even think I should say that on YouTube. So I'm gonna just let it go. So what do the divine feminine need to know right now? Any other information for the divine feminine right now? Powerful guidances, your guys, angels, ascended masters, species, angels, and guidances of my ancient ancestors. Feel good, feel righteous, and holy. What is the message right now? You get a few. Going on. What the divine feminine needs to know right now? I think I even the message for the divine feminine right now. So we're looking at abuse for 9. Unbothered. Some of you are unbothered by abuse that you're receiving. It could be mental, physical, emotional, psychological. Some of us could have been the abuser. However, we're unbothered by that as well. However, it's looking like some travel is trying to be manifested or is currently being manifested. Some of you want to travel. Definitely some jealous and envious people around us trying to do some divination spying, trying to see what's going on. And here's more clarity on those star seeds that we saw earlier in the galactic past life oracle cards. So let's see, what is this abuse pertaining to? We get more clarity on the abuse. So yeah, it's like somebody's doing magic, possibly death magic. However, you're blocking this, or someone around you, your spirit guides could be blocking this. Angels around you, like your whole spirit team could be blocking this energy. That's possibly why you're unbothered. What is this jealousy and envy about? Can you get more clarity on that? How do we have jealousy and envy here? For the divine feminines. Because you're an achiever, you have a lot of achievements. Pretty much because you're a boss, you're beautiful, you're one of a kind, you're a goddess. So that's why we have the jealousy and envy. And what is this manifestation about? Can we get more clarity on that, please? These cards are a little difficult to shuffle. What is this manifestation about? I'm just going to pull. Get more clarity on this manifestation. So, trying to manifest blocked access to something. Maybe you're trying to manifest unblocking, like your heart chakra, possibly. You get a little bit more information on this block, no access, when it comes down to manifestation. God's guys, angels, and you're doing rituals. About these rituals, blocked manifesting. More information. Maybe it has something to do with this abuse. Maybe you're trying to do a protection ritual. Or a money ritual, abundance ritual. Trying to unblock finances and abundance, prosperity. What is this divination about over here? Can we get more clarity on this, please? You see the ancestors. So some of you may be using divination to speak to the ancestors or get advice from the ancestors. Some of you may be doing divination to destroy enemies or to be fully aware of destruction headed your way. You're using divination to strengthen your faith. Anything else in relation to this death magic and abuse? Looks like because you're ascending, you have enemies sending you this death magic and abusing you. So you have a nice guide in your energy field, and your chakras are definitely aligned. Anything else we need to know about this star seed for the divine feminine? Oh, there's that mature man again. However, this nice guy could be a mature man. However, in the other reading, the other spread, it was like something pertaining to a mature man. But it was negative. I'm kind of getting that this father figure, uncle, maybe an older guy that you're seeing, is the one who's abusive and sending you this death magic. However, as a star seed, just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So ultimately, you're protected. Just keep the faith. Keep reaching out to your ancestors for divine wisdom. Once again, here's that message. So what is the overall solution for the divine feminine at this time? To move on. One is giving you the evil eye, of course. Else for the divine feminine, there's a solution. One is doing voodoo and pretty much abandonment. So yeah, it just looks like whoever this person is in your energy field is definitely jealous of you. They're sending, this witchcraft towards you, this black magic. They're evil eyeing you. They're using voodoo. So you just need to abandon it all and move on. Have faith because, even though it may not seem like there's a way out, there is a way out, and there is light at the end of this pathway. Um, we'll be receiving a message of, positive information or something positive that you will use for your benefit. You will be manifesting some actual money. So just step out on faith and leave all of this in the past. I mean, I'm just reading the energy. I'm not necessarily telling you what and how to do anything. Um, did have travel here, so it looks like you want to get away. So, like I said, step out on faith. Leave all this negativity behind where it is so that you can finish ascending, so that you can still remain pure at heart, so that you can be um, this beautiful being that the cosmos, the universe has been telling us throughout this entire reading that we need to be and how to do that. So it will no longer serves you. And it looks like you have put in a lot of work, labor, and efforts. Been through a lot with this situation, so it will be rewarded. So that's what I got with this. Some of it has been clarified, verified. So all praises to the Supreme Most High, cosmos, the universe, the planets, nature, seasons, gods and goddesses. Now let's get into the tarot. I'm trying to see, because we've been here a while, so I think the tarot will be the last for today for the Divine Collective reading. On I'm not telling anyone what to do, how to do it, none of that. It's looking like the time is now to shed all of the negativity that is surrounding you. Continue to protect yourself, guard yourself, kind of go ahead and flip some of these just to see the outcome will be. Most truly, I don't know. And I don't really like to flip mine. I'm not an adept to these tarot cards, so let's see what it gives. Is the message that the Divine Feminine needs to know right now? Cosmos, universe, nature, angels, angels, gods, and goddesses. What is this for? We get a few cards. What is the energy around the divine? What's the message for the divine feminine right now? Let's see. Oh, wow. Um. Oh, the first card is Justice in the reverse. Libra energy, setting the heart chakra. So it's looking like there could be some false accusations, injustices, legal entanglements. Once again, abuse, which we did see that someone in your energy is very abusive. However, there will be a change because we have the Wheel of Fortune here affecting the solar plexus. And this is the perpetual cycle of life. So there is going to be some change, evolution, success, good fortune, destiny, happiness, abundance, new conditions, and growth. However, this Knight of Cups is coming towards you. This Sagittarius moon affecting the heart once again. With a proposition or an invitation, some type of sensual pleasure. And then we have this Aquarius, Knight of Swords, affecting the heart as well. The season of opportunity, courageousness, throwing oneself in and gets what they want, strong, assertive, and decisive, mental agility, resourceful, once against rash decisions. So it's almost given that this Aquarius or this Knight of Swords is blocking this King of Cups. However, all of these um, cards that are affecting the heart chakra is letting you know there needs to be a little bit more balance in the heart chakra. And then we have the Page of Swords, Gemini Sun, affecting the root chakra. This is intellectual development. This is someone who is frivolous, vengeful, mischievous, indiscretion, impotence, disturbance. So either way, they're not going to be successful in whatever they're trying to do, because it says their success is delayed or does not bring the expected happiness that they were trying to get. This is someone who was greedy, with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse affecting the crown. And this could be either a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Um, Whoever this person is, this frivolous, vengeful person, is not going to be prosperous. This could be someone who is young. They could be a Gemini. They don't have to be a Gemini. However, they could be young-minded. Either way, whatever they're trying to do is not going to work in this instance. So, and it's feeling like whoever this, either this Knight of Cups is or this Knight of Wands, which I mean Swords, whichever one had the ill intentions, it's not going to work, because these two are definitely facing each other. Like, they're the ones that's trying to block the other. So it's given that they're also carrying this Gemini energy, one of these, and I believe it's the Knight of Swords, the one who is blocking this Sagittarius, I mean the Scorpio moon. So now let's get a little bit more clarity. We have a little more clarity from the universe on this Justice in reverse for energy. Some more clarity on that, please. From the goddesses, the universe, planets, just even spirit guide angels, ancestors who are doing the righteousness. Can get a little bit more clarity on the Justice in reverse for the divine feminine. So yeah, it's just reiterating that this is just the end of a stage. This person may end up, where they belong, and you are pretty much just walking away, abandoning this whole situation, which we just saw in the last spread, that Cosmos was telling you need to walk away, you need to let it go, leave off around that negative energy. Can we get some more clarity on this Knight of Cups, please? Can we get a little bit more clarity on this Knight of Swords? Can we get a little more clarity on this Page of Swords in the reverse, please? Can we get a little bit more clarity on this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, please? Divine Feminine. Hmm. So obviously it's the Knight of Cups. This Scorpio moon is the one that is defensive, attitude, stubborn, rigid, obstinate. That's trying to bring you a proposition or invitation. It could be an abusive person that you were dealing with. However, this Knight of Swords, this Aquarius energy is definitely a success, completion, achievement, because this is the Ace of Cups. Achievement, completion, success. Also, with this Page of Swords, someone's Page of Swords in reverse. This Gemini energy, someone frivolous, vengeful, mischievous. It's pretty much saying that to the contrary, you're going to be in your Nine of Pentacles, your moment of balance, security, freedom, and finances in all aspects of life, stability, rewards for hard work, financial and personal success, wealth, property, and status. So this could have been someone trying to steal your intellectual property and claim it as their own. However, it's going to work out in your favor. And then as far as this Page of Swords being delayed in success and no happiness, poor money management, and being greedy, this Queen of Swords is representing responsibility, the Anya chakra. This Aquarius energy, a person who speaks their mind, very direct, highly intelligent, with an witty, analytical person who has suffered loss or hardship. Time to be clear about your wishes, insight, correct decisions. So it's just saying you just have to be responsible in this new level, this new space that you're entering into. Um, don't be afraid to speak your mind, be very direct, also still be intelligent. Um, you know, have discernment, have some courage, be responsible with your wealth, be responsible with the people that you keep around you. Um, been through a lot, been through a lot of hardship, a lot of losses, but it's time to make proper decisions, use your intuition, just like the other spreads were saying. Have some courage, believe in yourself, lean on your spirituality, and yeah, because of people like this Knight of Cups and this possible Gemini energy person is a younger energy. Yeah. So that you won't end up in the situation that you're currently in, as far as still being in this situation, trying to decide whether to leave or stay, to escape, or if you this was your past situation. Like, this is how going forward you will be able to avoid that happening again, like this cycle repeating. So, but from the looks of it, everything is going to work out for your best interest as long as you make the right choice. So, yeah, under the deck, we have once again patience, faith, hope, altruism, light at the end of the tunnel, recover, get better. Your road will be long, but the rewards will be great. So that's confirmation once again for you, Divine Feminine. So, yeah, guys, that is where I'm going to leave it. And yeah, we pretty much got confirmation on everything. If you need to rewatch this um reading to let all of the messages penetrate your psyche, especially the messages that we got from the different oracles, you know, as far as the moonology, as far as the past life, as far as the what else did we use? The Akashic records, as far as the goddess oracle. So yeah, and the actual angel numbers, which are once again 1166. So yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for coming through. Thank you for bearing with me as I try to maneuver this new space in my existence, as far as coming here to do my part in helping the collective elevate higher, come into wisdom, enlightenment, and consciousness. So just bear with me. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace and love, and as always,